Hey everyone, Linda here with Love Song Reiki. I am in between clients at the moment, so I thought I would give you a quick tour of my room and show you some of the tools that I have available to work with now that I am working from home instead of at the studio where I was working for the past 3.5 years. First and foremost, I'm a Reiki practitioner, and that informs everything that I do in my healing practice. So if you're not familiar with Reiki, it is a Japanese healing practice that works on the energetic level to help one feel less angry, less worried, more grateful, more compassionate. It promotes relaxation in the body that allows your body to do the healing that you need in this now moment. But some people, when they're on the Reiki table or they come in for a session, they may want something a little more physical. For instance, some people say, well, I can't really feel Reiki. And some people say, well, I felt that, that's great, man, I saw things, I did this, I did that. The reality is that whether you feel it or not, it's doing what you need to do for your highest and best good because we set that intention and your body and your energy, your spirit knows what it needs to do. But some people like actually to add some physicality to it, which is where some of these external tools come in. So for instance, I have been using tuning forks at the studio as well as here because at least I could wrap them up and take them with me. I needed a little bit of luggage that rolled because they got a little bit heavy over time because I collected too many. But so here are my tuning forks. And within tuning forks, you have sounded ones and weighted ones. So first I'll play for you one of the sounded. And this is a 174 hertz tuning fork. And you can actually hear it. And this is the one I use the most. And then I also have what's called a weighted tuning fork, which when you strike it, you can't really hear it unless it's close to your ear. The drums at the top basically push the vibration down through the tines, down the stem, and down through the bottom of the stem. And you can actually put the weighted fork on the body and really help drive that vibration down into the body a little bit more. And if you have attachments like the circuit boot or some of the other attachments offered by different companies, you can massage those areas and really help work out energetic knots, and they really do wonders. So understanding that we are all vibration, so working with sound through the form of tuning forks is wonderfully effective. And how we use the tuning forks is your energetic body, your body has an energy field around it. Science calls it the biofield. And within that energy field, the way I have been studying and practicing is that when you suffer any type of event that makes your body clench up, so something that went, oh, sometimes it can leave a knot, an energy tangle. So using these forks out in your biofield, actually, when I strike them, you can move through and feel areas that feel different or sound different. And you know to hang out there because there's a little knot or something there that just needs help moving along. So we just move it through your energy field and into center for release. And ultimately, like with Reiki, with tuning forks, I'll have people say, oh, I just feel so much lighter. And it's because you've released some of that stuck energy that was just holding you back from moving freely. Science has actually shown that when you're in times of stress, your crown at the top of your head leaks biophotons, which are light particles. And once people have healing sessions through healers or are able to get a little bit more relaxation, they actually leak less light. So actually, they're more light filled. So they feel lighter. So that's basically what I believe is happening with Reiki and tuning forks. They're helping release energetic knots and helping your body relax, helping it retune to its natural state of being. Some of the other tools that I use, I have this drum here that at some point I will be painting with the Alwyn symbol. I just haven't had the bravery yet to do it because it involves making a perfect circle, and I'm not an artist, so I'm kind of afraid to do it. So anyways, that's my drum. I have an ocean drum, If any of you are familiar with it, I'm not going to pick it up and try to play it. It's too hard with one hand. But it's a drum filled with BBs or beads, and it makes the sound of ocean waves. And you can be a little softer in volume. You can be a little louder in volume to really help break up some energetic knots. If some things you just feel like they're not really releasing, vibration and sound helps things release. So, I also have, these aren't sound, but they're vibrational energy sprays from Angelic Celestial Colors.co.uk, Amanda Ellis. And they're just aura energy sprays. And another tool that I have is Koshi chimes. So Koshi chimes, oh my goodness, I'm not a good photographer. If you've ever had a sound bath, or been to a sound concert, a lot of practitioners use Koshi chimes, and this is what they sound like. You have the earth element, the water element, the air element, and last but not least, if I can get my camera on it, the fire element. And of course, I just have my crystals for energetic support, just because I love crystals. So anyways, those are just some of the tools that are available. And now that I'm operating out of my home, my hours are more flexible. I have a larger room, so it's easy to get back out to the very edge of your biofield to help clear stuff from birth, from pre-birth, from ancestral things. So if you are interested in having a session with me, if you live locally or if you don't live locally, we can work together. Reiki and tuning forks work beautifully at a distance. We contact each other over the phone or Zoom, and we set our intention, and then I go ahead and offer a session just like you were here. I just imagine your energy being on the table, and I have you in a nice quiet space, and we just share in the energy from a distance. But if you want to work locally with me, then I would just have you either come to my home. I also have a space that I use at Summit Chiropractic. I don't take all my tools, but I bring my tuning forks with me. And Summit Chiropractic is right over here on the west side of Knoxville as well. And if you do want to reach out to me to either schedule an appointment or just to ask questions, feel free to message me through this social media page, or you can also reach me on my website, which is lovesongreiki.com. lovesongreiki.com, LOVESONGREIKI.com. So anyways, that's a little tour of my office, of some of the things that I have available that I haven't been able to really use with people up until now. And I just hope to hear from you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye for now.